Hello everybody. What's going on? How we doing? How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I know that in the last stream we said we're going to be doing a bunch of Windows stuff. And that's not happening today because we're doing what I want to do today, and that is building some malware, offensive development, library, API, toolkit, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're building. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of questions on what exactly that is or what that entails, and I'll kind of clarify it as we go. Knock knock. Who's there? Hey Cosmo. Hey. What's going on? All right. So let me give you some context of what we're building. Cool. Let me here. Actually, yeah. Let's go on our GitHub. How's the volume with the music and all that stuff? Is good? So there's two sides to this project, right? There's going to be a C side. The microphone's really close. Let me back up. There's a C side and then there's a Python side, right? So didn't mean to hit the microphone. On the C side, which OS do I use? I use Linux Mint with i3 Window Manager. I have a video on my channel to do it that does a basic showcase, but I need to do an updated version because that version is way out of date. Let me throw the chat up here, actually. There you go. That should be good. Okay. So the C side, we want to make an include cosmodiumcs.h. And then it has a bunch of pre-built functionality that we use a lot in our projects. So that way we can just include the C, the header file, and boom, Bob's your uncle. We can do all the things we want to when we develop. The same thing is going to be on the Python side as well. So I'm going to do import cosmodiumcs and be able to use that Python import file or that Python library to be able to do different projects and stuff. And I want to, specifically for the Python side, I want to integrate currently existing projects into that project. Does that make sense? Right. So let me show you guys some examples. What do you think about cubes? That's the OS, right? That does everything in a container. I haven't honestly used it, but it seems pretty cool. Maybe I'll try it one day. All right. So here's an example, right? Imagine, so skeleton key, for example, if you guys haven't seen skeleton key, whoops, right? It's a basic Python cryptography tool, right? So let's say we use Caesar cipher. We want to encrypt the text hello world and use a key of 5, right? And then boom, we get, let me move my screen, and then boom, you get Caesar cipher encrypted text, that key of 5 right there. Now it would be cool if you guys could actually use this functionality and have an import from cosmodiumcs mark 15, which is skeleton key, and then just do mark 15 dot encrypt Caesar cipher with the hello world and then the key of 5. So that way it's built into this library. So that way you guys can also use the pre-built functionality, and we can also use the pre-built functionality. Anubis, what's going on, man? What about a NIM library? Well, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe we'll get there eventually. NIM lane. You guys keep talking about NIM lane all the time. Last stream was just NIM lane. We're back here, more NIM lane. My. All right, yeah, but that's the idea, right? And then if we look at another example, right, supervision. So supervision was the camera suite we built. Let me see if I can exit cd to back www. All right, so let's do Python 3 and .py. Right, so this is the current progress on my new site, but I'm just booting this up so you guys can see supervision. Right, so this is supervision, right? The camera like thing for hackers, right? This is the Mark 14, right? So you can see Mark 14 supervision. And let's just go to Virginia and check out the camera. Right, so the whole point of this project is to access like camera feeds and all this other stuff, right? But with this, I want this to be built into like some sort of API or some sort of like, you know, thing outside of the website for you guys to actually use, you know? So that would allow something like this. So like from Cosmo MCS, import Mark 14, which is supervision. And then you could do something like, this is all pseudocode, right? So this doesn't even exist yet, but it would allow you to do like from Cosmo MCS, import the Mark 14, or from Cosmo MCS, import, you know, Mark 1 as only rat. Oh, sorry, this is only rat stuff. But like if you look at supervision, right, it would hypothetically allow you to like query the cameras in like in Maryland or Virginia or whatever. And then you can use like the camera URL, the camera name, all this other stuff. So I think that would be like super, super cool. So this is like the whole idea of the project. Does that make sense? He influenced you using them. Python for ops, Nim, Rust for implants, etc. Yeah, just about. Python's great for, I like most of my C2 servers and stuff are made with Python. Yeah, anything on the attacker side is usually Python, but if you're deploying on the target, obviously you shouldn't use Python because it's very, very, very unlikely that your target will have Python. But if they do, I mean, should go for it. All right, so I'm going to make a new repository. Because we need one for Cosmo MCS.py, which we already have right here. And then we're going to need another one for cosmodiumcs.h. I'll make this one public for now. I don't really care. Repository. All right, and then, all right, cd into dev. Let's make their, if I could type it right, cosmodiumcs.h. Cool. And we'll just do the new file. So let's create the README. Cosmodiumcs.h. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is going to be lowercase. Yeah. Write readme.md. Okay, so the current functionality that I kind of want to put in here is just debugging stuff. So I want to have, yeah, okay, so for now, just to get us kind of off the ground, we'll do like debugging messages. So I want to be able to include, I don't know if I have a good example anywhere. cd to only rat v main.py. All right, you see like how I have the plus sign arguments, or I think when I get user input, yeah, I have like this tilde right here. So this is something I kind of put out. I don't think there's an actual name for it. I think like here, it's like the colon plus, like the brackets with the plus in it. What is this stuff called? Seed emulator unicorn Python is based. I don't think I've used seed emulator, but I have used unicorn. Okay, hold on. Let's just Google this. What is in scripts? There's a term I'm looking for. Maybe I should go on Google. Google will probably have a better. Because it would be like the brackets plus brackets, like asterisks. No, it's like there's a term for it. Script structure. Script types. That's usually styling. Yeah, I know. Like I use it a lot, but I'm just trying to find the like official. Like, is there an official name for it? Script structure. I don't know. I just want to see if there's a name for it. That's all. Oh well. All right. Cosmo more maldev content. I'll get there. I'm thinking of doing some C2 tutorials, but I don't know, not too much past that. I don't know. I like working on projects more than making like tutorials, if that makes sense. Yes, a shell style guide. Interesting. Is that what I'm looking for? Control F, bracket, plus, bracket minus. Actually, I don't think that's it. Let me put a plus in here. We're going to Google this. We're going to figure this out, guys. I don't. There's a name that I'm looking for. Status message, maybe. Yeah. All right. You know what? Forget it. We're just going to call it our style guide. But basically, yeah, we want to make a style guide. So, debugging style guide. All right. So there's a few that I want to make. I want to make a. Actually, yeah, we can just do this. We're going to need a confirmation. And that confirmation is going to be the plus sign. We'll do denied. And denied. Actually, no, this isn't. Yeah. We'll do minus sign. Because I have like a convention that I use. But there's not like a universal. You could ask GPT. I guess I could ask GPT. Oh no, I googled it before and I was seeing if I could find it again. But they basically said there isn't like a universal like one. There's just like it's just something people do. Yeah, let me ask chat. In shell scripts, what are the symbols used for? No, it's for like output. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like the status messages. Status message. Man. There's like a ton of them. You know what I mean? I mean, I wish I kept like or bookmarked that that page. Yeah, whatever, dude. I forgot what it's called. I honestly forgot what it's called. It's fine. We're making our own anyway. We're making our own anyway. So for errors, I want to use that, and then okay, no, for errors I do. Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this. You know what's crazy? I have Obsidian right here. I don't need to do this in the. For checking his history on stream is a bold suggestion. Right. So basically, you know how you can do like you know, let's just say access granted. You know, I basically want to have. So that's the output, but I basically want to have the ability to do like, you know, CCS, you know, confirm, and then you just put in like access granted, and the output will be this, you know. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to do. All right, let's make a roadmap. Control N. Let's just do Cosmodium CS API, and I Kanban. All right. Cool. All right, so we're going to have that H. And then .py. So the to do, so .h we're going to do debugging. Then .py will do debugging. And then for .py we also want to have the tool integration. So we're going to do mark 14 integration. And then I think let's mark 15 integration. Mark 15 integration. I need to get rid of that freaking why did I just full screen? Okay. What about storing this in the JSON or different languages for easy use, not just compiled? It's not a terrible idea. I said we can modify it as we go, but for now, we'll just get something working. All right, so this will be CCS confirm. Then we'll have minus for CCS deny. Then we'll do CCS error. What other ones do we need? Info. Let's sign. One second, guys. Now I need to check something. Any questions on what we're doing so far, though? No questions at all? Okay. You said, I have an example of that style using the rich library if you want me to post it somewhere for you. It's okay if not. I mean, if you have a link, you can drop it in here. If not, you can drop it in the Discord or something. All right. Info, we'll go with $ CCS info. Then input, I always use the tilde for input. That's why I did an only rat. CCS input. And then say CCS pending. It's that asterisk. And then for the CCS warn, I'll do CCS warning. Yeah. All right, that looks good. We'll go with that. All right, so this is what we're doing. Korea, what's going on? How you doing, man? Okay, I think that's good mapping. So yeah, we will finish this later. Let's just BDAC. All right, mn update. Actually, get init, get branch tag main, add token Cosmodium CS, and then Cosmodium CS.h. And then update initial commit. All right, so now if we go on to the GitHub, there you go. Cool. Stealing the sign. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. And in fact, the whole point of this is that you can now, just include the header file into your program and then just be able to use the styling every time without having to like memorize or remember or whatever. That's like the whole point of this. So yeah, the whole point, now you guys will be able to like integrate it into your own project. See, you guys, it's full circle. It's full circle. All right, so in order to create this, we're gonna need a few files. We need to touch, let's do main.c. We need a make file. We'll need, what other files do we need? Cosmodium cs.c and Cosmodium cs.h. And I think that should be it. Wait, now I have to check something. I'm sorry, guys. See, like every time I stream, I always get these messages from work, and I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to stream right now. Any questions so far? How are we feeling with the material? 202? What's going on, man? All right. Man, 202, you an OG, man. That's funny. Okay, so I guess we can just get started then. Let's go ahead and hit that main.c. So in the main file, we're going to want to include, is the text big enough? I'll make it a little bit bigger just so you guys can see it. Include standard io.h, include standard lib, and then we'll include Cosmodium. Oh wait, no, this has to be in quotes, right? Because it's our own library. Cosmodium cs.h. There you go. Yeah. I'll just put like some basic commenting stuff. Can you make content soon on how to think like a malware dev? Definitely, definitely. It's really just ingenuity, like your ability to problem solve and look at creative solutions, or like look at something that exists and be able to use it in a way that it wasn't intended to be used. Like the Discord API, for example, was intended to make bots, but using the API, you can make some crazy C2s. But that's kind of something you kind of pick up with practice. I just suggest that when you are working on projects, look at cool, interesting ways you could use the whatever's provided to you. All right, so this is Cosmodium CS H test file created by Cosmo. This will be imports. All right, cool. So let's create our main code. So we'll just do a int main. I don't think we'll be taking any arguments, but I'll just do this anyway. Char start. All right, and we'll just do a return exit success. And then cool. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our Cosmodium cs.h. And this is where the function declarations actually have to be, right? All right, so we'll do if and def Cosmodium csh. Then we'll define Cosmodium csh. And then we'll include standard io.h. Cool. Excuse me. So let's actually create our debugging messages, debugging and logging messages. What distro are you using these days and what browser? I'm on Firefox and Linux Mint. Here I can do good old NeoFetch. Oh, we're way too zoomed in for that. Neo. Isn't it sad that NeoFetch is discontinued? You can't even pip install it anymore, I think. Yeah, Linux Mint, IDWM. I'm not actually using Terminator anymore. I'm using Kitty. So let me see if I update that. CD into dot. Actually, CD into Kitty. No. CD into dot. Dot config. I think NeoFetch. Yeah. Yeah. Actually using Kitty now. Oh wait, hold up. Run space. Kitty. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Updated. I didn't even catch that. All right, sweet. I will close this. But it is kind of sad that what do you call it? NeoFetch. I don't think you can pip install it anymore. It's just discontinued, right? Yeah. Sad face. All right, so let's go ahead and actually create the confirmation. We just chose CCS confirm, right? Yeah. All right, so CCS confirm, and we'll just take in a constant array of characters, and we'll just call this message. Okay, and then we'll do the end if, and then this is for the cosmodium cs.h. Okay, so that should work. And then the last thing we need is what am I looking for? Cosmodium cs.c. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be, yeah, so this is the actual file that uses the declarations from the header. So why not just use macros for that? We are, I think. Show me an example. Include standard io.h, include standard lib.h, include cosmodium cs.h. Okay. So because these are only printing out like literally just printing out a message, I think we'll just use inline functions. Inline int ccs confirm. Oops. What the hell just happened? Oh, I have caps lock on. I was like, what the hell is going on? CCS confirm. Define. I mean, yeah, I'm already using inline functions though. So like when it compiles, it's not actually going to be a function. It's just going to be like assembly that comes after. I guess I could use macros. I don't know. Which would be better, like an inline function? Because inline, it just compiles to assembly wherever it's used. So it's not actually ends up being a function. I don't know. I think that does the same thing, no? It'll be inlined. Let's try this out first, and then I'll see if that, because that may be a good idea. It'll probably be the same. Yeah. All right. What is it doing? Const string message. Printf, and then we'll just use %s \n, and then the message. Then we'll return exit success. Okay. Cool. I don't need the context. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope. All right, last thing we need to do is the make file. So, by the way, I missed an F in there, printf. Yeah. Oh, F printf? Gotcha, interesting. All right, so let's make our make file. So cc, use gcc. Let's call these bins, and we'll have main.c, cosmodium cs.c, and cosmodium cs.h. All right, so for all, we need the main, and we'll just do /main, because these are all going to have to compile differently. And then, so there's two options we can do, right? There's static, and then there's shared. I think static is going to be our best way to go, but for now we'll figure this out. Yeah, because you can also use the same format to print to standard error. Got you. Okay. Franklin. What's going on? RM main all that output, all that. Oh, sorry, all that object, shared object, and that A. Okay, so these are going to compile differently. How do you compile? I forgot. It's been $CCC check O. Okay, here, let's just do the main first. So CC O main.c and cosmodium cs.c. Yeah. And then for static, it's we need to compile the cosmodium cs first. So cosmodium, wait, hold up. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So cosmodium cs, we need to make the object file and compile the cosmodium cs.c, and then use ar, isn't rcs lib cosmodium cs. I like that name. Oh, that's what we should call it, dude. Yeah. Forget this name, bro. We're changing this right now. I love that name. Lib cosmodium cs. That's awesome, dude. I'm literally changing that right now, dude. Because it assumes that the binaries start with lib when you do the compile thing. Oh, that's awesome. That might be specific to Linux though. I don't know. We'll figure this out later. We'll make a DLL too. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Yeah, I like that name. Hold on. I'm so inspired right now. Cosmodium cs.h. Or renaming it to lib cosmodium cs. All right. Open. Let's go on the README. Cool. I'm gonna do this instead. V capital U. Okay. Yeah. That's so much better, dude. I love that name, lib cosmodium cs. Let me change that in the stream. Lib cosmodium cs. Alright. Yeah, now the title on the under the text just say lib cosmodium cs. Okay. Anyway, back to business. Where were we? Oh yeah, the make file. Yeah, so oh, did my harpoon reset because I changed the directory name? Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Alright, main.c, I think it was cosmodium cs.h, cosmodium cs.c, and then the make file. Cool. So Right, so HA, we're doing libcustomodium RCS, make our assembly file from the customodium CS.object file, and then we'll use GCC again and take our main.c, tech L, and then libcustomodium CS. Yeah. And then to make a shared library, it's just the tech O. This it's literally the same command. Right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Can anyone correct me on that? Does this look right? I think this is right. We should use main static for that. Because right now, we're only going to focus on static. Okay. Well, only one way to figure out if this works or not. So, make. Nice. Customodium. Oh, did I misspell this? Oh, it should be customodium CS. There you go. I was really hoping for a first try. It's alright, guys. Maybe second try. Make clean. Make. Shouldn't that have worked? Is there something wrong with our main? Here's main.c. Oh yeah, we don't actually use the CCS error in main. Whoops. Okay. So, or sorry, CCS confirm. And if we just put like, what's the message we keep using? Access granted. All right. So this should print the debugging and logging example. Okay. Second try. Wait, third try, right? Yeah, third attempt 3. Let's see if this works, guys. Make. Access granted. There you go. There you go. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. Got you. So instead of being able to do like, you know, printf and then all that weird stuff, you can just make a confirmation message saying access granted. Okay. Is that more clear, like what we're trying to do here? I don't know if I ever, like, if you guys were even confused in the first place, but. Okay. So we made the confirmation message. Now we need to make the other error reporting stuff. And I think after we do debugging and logging for libcustomodium CS, which I love that name. That name is sticking with me. Third time's the charm. Yeah, for real. Yeah, but after we get debugging and logging working on the libcustomodium CS side, we're going to move to the Python side and then integrate that. And then on top of that, we're going to have to do all the tool integration for Python. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud so I can kind of keep a track of what we're trying to do. Okay. Okay. I feel good, guys. I feel good. That felt really good. Let's mark this as done. I'm honestly like, I barely use my to-do lists, even though they're supposed to keep me on track. Okay. So let's do the deny message now. Yeah. Actually, you know what I should do? Let me swap those. There you go. So you can see the whole thing, and then the chat isn't blocking half the board. Okay, let's keep going. So Cosmodium, we'll just start here. So we want to do CCS deny, and CCS deny will just say access denied. All right, and then now the whole point from here is to make sure that works. So we'll go into our header file. We'll do int CCS deny constant char star message. Love your Obsidian config. Thank you. I have an entire video that showcases a little bit. People have been asking for a deep dive, and I want to do that, and I probably will. I'm just not actually sure how, if that makes sense. Because it's like one of those things I kind of just like been building up over time. All right. Inline int. I kind of want to try what you were talking about, Korea. I just want to make sure it works. You know what? We'll try it. Define CCS error. I'm just going to see if this works or not. I have no idea. CCS error message, and then f print f says 1. Oh, for standard out. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I see what you're saying. Okay, that's interesting. Can I use fprintf regardless? I don't think I've used that before. Okay, that looks right. Well, header files are for declarations. So I don't actually need to put this in the Cosmodium cs.c, right? If it's already defined in the header file. Oh, I put CCS error instead of CCS deny. Yeah, oh, I see it though. But I still want to have the logging symbols. We'll come this out for now. Yeah, they're defining the header. Yeah. So resource handle, string format. You can add the format. Ah, there it is. I see. Yeah. Okay. How much you earn in YouTube? Pretty bad. Like 100 a month, maybe. No, 100 like every 2 months. Yeah, it's not. It is not like anything crazy. Percent S. Yeah, no, you're good. All right, so percent S with the deny. Which one's standard out again? It's 100K a month? No, $100, bro. $100 every 2 months, bro. If I was making 100 grand every month, you would not see me right now. I would not be streaming right now. I promise you, bro. I promise you. 100 grand a month, bro. That's like, bro, that's over $1 million a year, bro. Hell no. Yeah, start out's 1. That's what I thought. Okay. Oh man, if I was, whew, y'all would not ever catch me ever again, bro. I'd be in the Bahamas. I'd be anywhere but here. All right. CCS deny. Let me see if that works. Undefined reference to CCS deny. Is that what we called it in? Soon? Yeah, soon. That's a lie though, because I would probably still be streaming. I love streaming. I love working on these projects. Maybe I wouldn't be in this room though. Maybe I'd have like some cooler scenery than the one scenes I do now. Main undefined differentials. You have to put in the header file. It is in the header. Oh, I'm stupid. That's the C file. I'm stupid. I am dumb. I'm so sorry. I am straight tripping. I was like, this isn't the header file. It's not in the header file. Segfault, let's go. Pass an argument to fprintf pointer from integer. What's your side gig? The military. Man, fprintf, yeah, that's valid. Fprintf, a file stream, constant character format. That's actually weird, yeah. Alright, you know what? This is what we do. To do, macro, integrate. Bro, freaking ChatGPT, bro. Why are we programming ourselves when we have an entire AI to do it for us? Watch this, bro. Turn the following function into a macro that uses fprintf. Try casting it to a file pointer or something. Whoa, it just made a whole ass. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. That's no. That's a definite no for me. I thought AI was going to help. It did not help. Oh yes, how school's going? School's going good, man. It's going good. Both of us were just like, nah, we're not doing that. That's funny. Hold on, you said typecast it to a file pointer or something. Yeah, honestly, we'll just use functions for now, and then we'll say that we can do macro integration at a later time. I think if we get it working first, yeah, at that point just do printf. Oh, I see what you're saying. We can try that. Oh, that worked. My printf isn't working here either. No worries. But that did work. The macro. Okay, so yeah, let's do that because that cuts down on code. All right, define. Oh. Hold on. If I still do constant, no, they don't take in types, do they? Oh, I can't even spell define. Expected comma and parameter list. Yeah. All right, so if we do this and then we go to the C file, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that macro did work. Okay. I guess we're just going to use macros then. You just saved us on some code, man. Thank you. All right, so we're doing confirm. We're doing deny. What else were we doing? Error, right? I think that's the next one. So CCS error. Honestly, okay, how many are we doing in total? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're doing 2. So if I do YY 5P, that should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Okay, so this one is going to be error. Then info. Error info. Input pending warning. Pending. Yeah, macros are actually really useful. It's crazy how much code you can cut down with them. Yeah, for real. So let's replace the sign with error is an exclamation point. With errors, I do the error so I can filter for them a little bit more easily. Because for me, I like using the same exclamation point for these. Pending is asterisk, input is a tilde, info is $. There you go. Mr. Malware. I love the username. Best way to evade detection. Other than, hold on, best way to evade from detection mechanisms. Like another obfuscation technique? Or other than obfuscation? Wow, that saves so much freaking code, dude. That's insane. Yeah, if you're looking for methods to, you know, avoid antivirus, I don't know. I feel like a lot goes into it. Like you have like, I guess technically it is all obfuscation techniques, but not like traditional obfuscation, but like in the sense of making your code harder to understand. Time-based evasion goes hard. So YY 5J. What? YY5J. Oh, I'm stupid. YY5P. There you go. I'm stupid. Error. Info. Input. Pending. Oh. Warning. Did I customize new of them? Yes, I did. I got like a whole like Cosmodian banner up here. Here, I'll hide the chat just so you can see it. There you go. But yes, I did. We actually don't use IO. That's interesting. Yeah, so let's change some of these messages up just so it's like, here, we'll do like permission denied. For error, we'll just say wrong password, try again. Change the quotes. Whoa. Info. We'll just do my signature created by Blue Cosmo. And then for input, we'll just say enter your name. CCS. Pending, we'll just say connecting. Oh, I want to include that that dot in there. Yeah, hold on. Because like if we can already include some of the stuff into the output. Same thing with the input. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's do this. So in the header file for input, space colon, and then for pending, dot dot dot. Indirect or direct syscalls. Yeah, I know about that. What do I think about off by one security? I've only seen like one of their videos, but they're really interesting. He did it was a stream with some guy who did malware analysis on like Mac. I was like, this is pretty cool. So yeah, I think it's a great channel. Oh, fprintf doesn't take file descriptors? Got you. No, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you suggested the macro thing, and look how much like code we've cut down on. So I'm not complaining at all, man. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to the main. So yeah, you can just type in the message and then everything gets formatted for you. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's do a warning. Changing, why is that not working? There you go, changing quotes. We'll do user activity is being logged. Being logged. All right. And then we should be able to make, boom. Look at that. Oh, that's so good, dude. That is awesome. So you can see connecting already has like the auto format. You can see enter your name already has that. Coolest malware I've analyzed. I think WannaCry was honestly super fun. I should have honestly, I wasn't in the position to stream it, but I think I should have recorded it or something. But I think the one I have analyzed has been WannaCry. Stuxnet, dude, Stuxnet is insane, bro. Like, I genuinely like nerd out when I like read and hear about like the amount of like intricacy that went into Stuxnet. It's insane. If you guys somehow haven't heard of like Darknet Diaries, they have like a whole like series that goes from the Shadow Brokers all the way to like Stuxnet to Eternal Blue. It's such a great podcast. But yeah, if you guys hasn't used Git, bro, I am using Git. You see that main right there? We have a Git page for this. What are you talking about? Use Git. Okay. So we don't even need this. Do we even need the freaking Cosmodium CS.c file, bro? Early 2000s code, and it's still hard to really wrap your head around, for real. All right, so let's go on the README. So to keep this concise, I'm going to show the output. So output and then input. Okay, and then the input is main.c. No, you're all good. I always clown on you guys for no reason. You're totally fine. There you go. All right, so let's update, and we'll just say debugging and logging. Okay. This repository moves, use the new location. All right, add token, Cosmodium CS lib Cosmodium CS. And then update, debugging and logging, clear. Okay, so if we go, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Claps to the chat. Clap. So debugging style guide. Oh, that's a header. That header's too big. This should be a update. LOL. Okay. Cool. There you go. That's better. So I'll drop this in the chat. This is literally the entire library so far, but you know, it's something. It's progress. It's progress. Which means we can actually just what happened? What the fuck? Okay. We will check all of these and archive the completed. We even did macro integration, so we can just say, oh, whoops. Done. Wow. In fact, we can check this off too. Done. Good job. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh, wow, dude. Doing. We can have macros in, oh, you can do like lambdas, I guess, right? Lambdas, because they only return. one, yeah, we'll use Lambda functions in the Python library. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take 5. I'm not gonna take 5. I'm just very happy with how that came out. I think the macros was just like the cherry on top. I think that just stick right. I just entered the stream. What did we make? We're basically making a library for C and Python to help automate a lot of the functionality, malware development, offensive development stuff that we work on. So like right now in our, where's the main.c? So main.c, we basically made quote unquote functions. They're not functions, but quote unquote functions that you can use, like CCS confirm, CCS deny, error. And these are all just debugging and logging statements, for example. And when you run those, the output actually looks like this. So it's like gets all formatted, beautified, all the other stuff. We're going to integrate our other projects into it too, like supervision, for example. Right, so you can see that like this project where we're like hacking cameras and stuff will be integrated into the Python version of this project. Let's duplicate tab. Let's go to custom CS repositories. Yeah, custom CS.py. So this, for example, right, you can be able to like use Cosmodium CS library and then like load the cameras and then make your own version of this map or whatever, you know, to like look at camera feeds or whatever. But this is like down the road. This doesn't even exist yet. We need to actually start building out the Python side of this. So that's stage 2. What grade am I in? I'm in college. Hold on. What would the sophomore college? Which source do you advise for learning evasion techniques? Probably Maldev Academy. I'm sure they have some great content on that. Yeah. Also, if you do malware analysis in your like free time, your spare time, analyzing those samples does so much for you. You don't understand, because like obviously like analyzing malware gives you a better idea of how malware works, moves to the system. But when you analyze malware, you get to see like techniques that are being used in the wild. You know what I mean? And you can like basically just look at those and you're like, oh, that's a really good idea. Take that idea and put it into your own malware. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, you'll find some really cool samples that use really cool techniques, and you can just take them and just throw it into your own, you know. It's like that, you know, those memes about like taking inspiration from other people's code by just, you know, copying and pasting them, or copying and pasting their code. It's kind of similar to that with within the malware scene, at least. Yeah. Wow, I'm honestly so happy with that. That was amazing. Like this, I just love the simplicity of this code. Wow. Okay, I think it's time we move on and touch some Python. How you guys feel about Python? Bro, I can't paste link. You can just throw it in the Discord then. You just need to share I had a pro. Just throw it in the Discord, man. Okay, Python. We're moving on to bigger, better, and greater things. CD up here into cosmos.cs.py. Do I have anything in here? I really, just the readme. Okay. How we make a Python library again? Make their Cosmodium CS, because that's going to be the library that's going to be in there. Then we need to touch main.py and then Cosmodium CS init.py. Right? It's been a while since I've made a Python library. So this is going to be a little bit more sketch than any of the other parts we've been working on. Okay, so let's look at that main.py. So user, is it like bin Python 3, I think? Cosmodium CS.py library. I won't call it .py. Python library. Created by always want to pop in and say great work with supervision. I've done similar things in the past, so yours looks way cleaner. No worries at all, man. It's all part of the process. Honestly, just seeing Watchdogs, being able to like hack into those cameras, and then I think my friend worked on a similar project, and I hopped on the project with him, and then I kind of just, you know, took it off from there. But yeah, I love it. It's not up anymore, but it's going to be up soon. Like, give me like 3 weeks, and then the site will be back up. I promise. I just need to yeah, the domain's down right now because the VPS was having some weird stuff. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it will be back up before you know it. Okay. And I probably should be working on it right now, but I wanted to work on this project instead. So that's what we're doing. Maybe one day I'll finish a project, but until that day comes. Okay, so we need to import Cosmodium CS. Right? Watchdogs is the source of my hacking. It's just what made me come into this field. So I think right after 8th grade, going to high school, I wanted to learn how to code. And I joined this Discord server, and I was like, yo, how do I learn how to code? What's like the cool modern languages? I was being really skitty, like really skittish. And I was asking a lot of questions, and they're like, oh, I think they're getting annoyed with me. So they told me to learn a language called Visual Basic Script. I'm sure you guys know it. Maybe you don't, but if you don't, it's like an old language, maybe like 80s old, maybe 90s. I don't know. But no one really uses the language anymore other than like for macros and stuff. But even now, there's better languages for that, I think. But yeah, I ended up doing research on like what you could use VBS for. And the Houdini worm, some other malware came up. And I was like, yo, malware sounds cool. Kind of fell into the rabbit hole from there. But yeah, I was just trying to learn how to program. Ended up learning what malware was, and yeah, that was the rabbit hole for me. If name equals main, run main. But yeah, that was my falling in. Def main. All right, let me just make sure this works actually, because I can't code for shit. Hi. Python 3 main.py. All right, nice. Okay, so we imported Cosmodium CS. Let's go to the Cosmodium CS init.py. All right, bin Python. Whoa. I'm not tripping, right? If I do like which Python okay, whatever. I started downloading Windows 10 for Kimu after the worst experience of my life with Tiny11. Oof. Yeah, I honestly just used the Windows 10 ISO from the Software Center. I think you go on products. No, not System Channel Suite. Where is it? I have it. I have a, yeah, software download. Yeah, if you go to the software download for Windows, you can go on Windows 10 and just get the ISO. It's funny, they still have Windows 7. That's cool. Maybe I'll spin up a Windows 7 machine just for the hell of it. Do they still have ISOs for like older versions of Windows? That'd be wicked. Get like a Windows XP. All right. I got completely distracted. What were we working on? Yeah. So D3J. Cosmodium, CS, Python, library created by Cosmo. Okay. So for the init.py, this is what initializes when the library is imported. And then in here, you create the other directory. So that means cd into Cosmodium CS, make their mark 14 and, well, not mark 145, mark 14, mark 15. I think those are the two marks we used, right? Mark 14 and mark 15. Yeah. And then this will import. I'm so confused. Hold on. Let me go on my website. Actually, yeah, let's go into W. So if I go into website, yeah, let's just init.py. So we have a class in here. I'm very happy I used .env with this. So create app. Gotcha. So they're all functions in here and variable declarations. So this is kind of similar to the header file. YouTube, Joe Grand and this friend recovered the password to a crypto wallet key, reverse engineering. Yeah, I did see this video. This video was insane. I might do a reaction video. Would you guys like that? Freaking like Cosmo reacts to some random ass like hacking video. Oh my god, it's so stupid. But I might do that because that video was insane. I was like, this is crazy. That guy is a legend. I think he's very legendary for what he does. He does very honest work. You know, he's like helping people recover like quote unquote millions of dollars that they could have lost. So yeah, it's quite a way to turn someone's life around through hacking. Yeah, love that stuff. Love that stuff. So Yeah, you create all the declarations in here, it looks like. And then within the site, I used everything else. So how did I use the main.py then? So from website, import, create app, and then I just did the rest of it. Wow. So from Cosmodium CS, when you import something like that, that comes from the init.py. Why not? He hacked time? Yeah, I remember he said he hacked time by changing the... That was funny. Yeah, maybe I'll do like a Cosmo Reacts or something. That'd be funny. Okay. I think I have a good idea of how this is supposed to work. So what we'll do is def. Actually, we'll just do lambda CCS confirm. I honestly forgot to do lambdas. Hold on. No, it's CCS confirm is going to be equal to lambda message. If I could type, this would be great. Lambda message and then print fstring +sign message. Oops. Is that right? It's been so long since I've do not assign a lambda expression, use a def. Yeah, I don't really care though, so. So if I do, okay, hold on. Let me add that init.py. Cool. So if I do from Cosmodium CS import all, and then we do CCS confirm hi. Python 3 main.py. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong directory. Boom. Okay. That worked. By looking at him, I also tried to download the old version, Robo, totally dropped in Ghidra, and I was totally blank. Wow. I mean, do you think hypothetically someone was at a amateur LAN event that you could make a USB executable that could instantly infect one's PC with malware, or cheats just by plugging in a USB for a second? Maybe not like a traditional USB. I typoed confirm. Oh, that's so funny. I can't believe I did that. Thank you for catching that. That's so funny. Sorry, yeah, maybe not traditional USB, but if you use something like the USB rubber ducky or a OMG cable or something like that, then definitely. Wow, confirm. I can't believe I did that. L. I also want to put some Easter eggs in here. I feel like having like Easter egg functions in our like API and stuff would be so funny, dude. Here, I'll just do Easter egg integration. Wow. I can't believe I did that. That's an L. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Wow. Okay. So CCS confirm. What are the other ones again? Here, I'm gonna open up on my other monitor just so I can see them. Okay. So CCS confirm. 6 paste. So deny. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So deny, this is error. Info. Oh my gosh, if I do that one more time. Info, this is input. Pending. And warning. Okay. And then let's do all the other things. So this is when a minus sign. This is exclamation point, error, like that. I don't like this E731. Okay, let's go ahead and go into, whoops. Actually, no, I'll just make a new freaking CD into dot. Where's the pi? It's probably .config. V pi code style. What error was that? E731. E731. Yeah. Cool. And now if we just exit, there you go. It will shut up about that one. We all are messing up, not for real. Thanks, bro. I think it's also possible for the malware to infect their peripherals and possibly cross-infect. Oh yeah, it's totally possible. Bro, I love these attacks when you ask a guy at the reception if you can charge the phone with the USB charger into his PC and some OMG cable. In reality, done that with success on engagements. Wow, I'm not surprised at all. Of course, you can pivot to different devices. It's easy from there. Yep, yeah. I have no doubt at all. The Hack 5 suite. I think Hack 5 was really, I guess like technically the Pico and stuff came first, but like Hack 5 really revolutionized the space of like hardware hacking, like the hacking tools. And then on top of that, I think what came after that was like the OMG cable. And then after that was like the flipper. And I think like there's like these devices that have just been like procedurally coming out. Insane. Just insane. It's honestly crazy. Especially like when you look at the flipper, like that completely took a whole other turn from like the typical like USB like injections and started exploiting more of like the radio, I guess, like signals, SIGINT stuff. Crazy, man. Crazy. I just love that stuff. So debugging and logging. Okay, so find plus. The info is $, input is tilde, pending is the asterisk, and warning is another exclamation point. Now after this, there should be these, and then I think for input on the Python side, it would be cool if we actually did, you know, input, right? Would that work? But then I think it would assume we do it on the C side. Maybe we can modify the C side then. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But that is cool. Yes, but they teach people about flippers now. Plus, it looks like a literal black box. I see that. Well, Hack 5 cables are too innocent. Yeah, that's fair. Stack mashing, he demoed, lead to BitLocker key. It was also amazing. Yes. Stack smashing, bro. That guy's crazy. I feel like there's two types of YouTubers. I said three types of YouTubers like in the security field, right? There's people who do the beginner friendly content. There's people who are just like, actually no, maybe there's two. There's people who do like beginner friendly content, and then there's people who just like do their own thing. Like I'd say like Network Chuck, John Hammond, mostly David Bombal. They do a lot of like beginner friendly content, which is great. I think there's a big necessity for that. And then there's people who are like Live Overflow, Stack Smashing, who like don't really care your knowledge level. They just show you like some really weird niche intricate thing, and like you either know it or you don't. Like like you either follow along or you're just lost, man. And I think YouTubers like that are just, I don't know, it's just funny to me. They just have like a knowledge base they expect you to have. Not to say that like either side doesn't do like advanced or beginner friendly content, but there's like a general like content type that they push out. I just think it's funny. Would you say using PowerShell to zip up a folder in my code since I'm too lazy to look up a zip library in Rust? Nice. That's fair. Okay. Let's keep going. Enough of my dumb rants. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and integrate it into here. So you said John Hammond became boring really quickly because I really love when Crow uploads something, or Cosmo. Yeah, I think there's a level of like script, like content's either like scripted or raw form, right? For me, I have like a bullet point list on the side of my like monitor, so I can kind of like keep track of like the things I'm supposed to talk about. But some things are like scripted, like they're like basic, not reading off a script, but sometimes more often not reading off a script, and that's kind of like the material. And then there's like more raw form stuff, which is kind of just more free flowing. I think John has kind of really he kind of chose to really push his YouTube channel out there, like especially after he hit 1 million. He's like uploading like every week, almost every day, not every day, but he's uploading like every 5 days or so. And I think because of that, like there's a little bit more like script, like more structure to the videos, which I think takes away from like the more raw form fun aspect of it. But yeah, no, to each their own. Six paste. I actually don't know why I'm getting this error. Maybe undefined. Unable to detect defined names. I'm actually going to Google that later because I would like to have New of them be able to detect the defined names, especially if someone else is using this library. They should be able to detect the names that are being used by the program. Until we get there, let's go ahead and add the rest of these. So deny, what on earth? Deny, error. Why does it keep doing that? Change in parentheses, I double quotes. What is your long-term goal with this field? Just a hobby? Or are you trying to go from Navy to a 3-letter agency? That's exactly what I'm doing. Yep. Yep, you pretty much hit it on the money. That's what I'm trying to do. Outside of Navy though, I want to I don't know, grow Cosmodium a little bit more, make it more of like you know, like Cosmodium is a group, but I'm like the only one who really kind of pushes like content out. The more it's hard. Most hackers don't want to be, you know, on camera and you know things like that. Hackers are pretty antisocial people. I don't know, but I would like to grow the group more outside of just the my personal career more. Pending. And then warning. Bro, why does it keep doing that? I'm hitting some key combination that is just not working out for me. Okay. Let's change in quotes. We'll just do the messages we did before, right? Access granted. Change in quotes. Permission denied. Wrong password. Try again. And then what was the info one we did? Created by Blue Cosmo. So for inputs, we'll just what would you enter your name. You know what? For now, where do we do input? For now, we'll just make this a print. To do get user input question mark. We'll figure that out as we go. But for now, we'll just make it an output function. Just set connecting, and then in here, user activity is being logged. Okay, and then that should work. Yeah, that did work. Oh, you were a nuke. Nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I know. Like every nuke, every prior at the academy is a nuke. Basically everyone. I don't think that's an unfair statement, unless they were like Marine. Whenever I try to install Ghidra on Ubuntu, the UI gets very dirty. Is that what you meant? Only in Ubuntu, like all the UI gets weird. In other Linux, it works fine. Tip: I don't use Ubuntu. I use Mint. My Ghidra looks fine, I think. Let me go on like 6 Ghidra. We'll just boot up. There you go. I'll do like alt. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ghidra looks fine. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I would go on like if there's a subreddit for Ghidra, maybe, or make a issue on their GitHub or something. Do you think share video in future on YouTube about detection? Do you think I'll make a video about it? Yeah, sure. I'm sure I will. Okay, shifting to Mint. Yeah, I love Mint. Mint is great. It's stable. It's everything I need. The only thing is like I hate apt. Apt is like the worst package manager that exists ever. Like everything on apt is like 8 versions, not 8 versions behind, but like 8 versions behind. Like if you install NeoVim, it's not the latest version. If you install i3, it's not the latest version. And it's like these latest versions of these software are like not critical, but critical. Like they merged i3 and i3 gaps into one project for i3. And if you install i3 on apt, you're not going to get the latest version. So it's just like, It's weird. Unless you use the Surfer like mirror to download it, which is what I had to do. So like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird, man. Lightweight? Yeah, it's pretty lightweight. It's pretty lightweight. It's not like Arch lightweight. Like Arch is like lightweight, but it's good. All right. Let's get back to the. Oh, whoops. Cool. All right. So it looks like this worked. So let's go to the README. Cosmodium cs.py. Debugging and login. Input. That's actually the output, so that's a lie. Python. All right. Use. I think, is that the right term? Use. Much smoother on it. That's good. I've tried NixOS one time. It's very good. Dude, NixOS is awesome. One day I will end up moving to it, but today is not that day. NixOS is so cool. I love the idea of like a declarative package manager. Love that. Python. So eventually pip install, you know, Cosmodium CS. But in the meantime, not yet integrated use case. From Cosmodium CS. If I could type Cosmodium CS, import all. Okay. Yo, love from India. That's awesome. How late am I? You're about 2 hours late. No worries though, no worries. Okay, so for input, let's go to the main.py. $7J, delete. Okay. So let's go to libcos. Yeah. And then in here, so debugging style guide. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, I did not mean to destroy that. Debugging style guide. And then cool. So install and then use. For C, I think you just need to use the, I don't know, we'll figure that out later. For use, You just do C include cosmodium cs.h. I think you also need compile with gcc tech main.c tech yeah, tech L low cosmodium cs. Yeah, that looks right. All right, yeah, GCC. Do you know about Wi-Fi Pineapple? Yeah, yeah. He said so many dumb questions. That's funny. There you go. I think that's right. I'm gonna update. Install instructions to read me. Okay. To read me. Okay. So if we go into GitHub and we refresh, you said probably beginners. It's all good, man. So the install is not yet integrated. That should be bash, right? Yeah. Okay, that didn't change anything. That's fine. And then use case. So from customer CS and for all. So this is the debugging style guide. Have I seen the card pewter? I don't think so. Card pewter. Oh, did Squatch make a video on it? That's pretty cool. Is this like another? Let me see. I don't know if this classifies as a card computer. Maybe it's card sized length and width wise, but it looks a little thicker. That's really cool though. So it's just like a Raspberry Pi type thing. Built-in keyboard, 1.4 inch LCD. That's so funny, dude. Huh. ESP32, Wi-Fi. Can you do Wi-Fi like hacking stuff with it? This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. You laugh, bro's phone grows easily. You know it. Part of the day's work. Oh, and it has extensions? Wow. That's pretty cool. $30? Bro, that's cheap. Maybe, yeah, that's pretty cheap. I might get one. I don't know what I would use it for though, so I'm not going to buy one yet. Is there a... Huh. That's really cool. I'll look more into this. Is that everything we needed to do? No, it's not everything we needed to do. This isn't public, is it? We can make it public. Yes, delete this repository. No, it's okay. Change for visibility. Change to public. Let's make this repository public. Make this repository public. Okay. Let's 2FA this real quick. Obviously, you guys can't see my screen because I don't need you guys seeing 2FA codes or anything like that. I don't know. Okay. So this should also be public now. Public, cool. So I'll drop this in the chat. Okay, that's like the first step done. We got debugging messages for both C and Python. That's good. That's really good, chat. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I think next time we'll start integrating the cooler stuff. Mark 14 is going to be interesting, so I might skip that. I think we're going to do Mark 15 first. Oh, I won't say doing, but I'll say this is the one where we have to do. Yeah, we're doing this one first. That's what I was talking about. If you want Wi-Fi pineapple content to go to John Hammond or give me about this is my retirement space is kind of different than usual IT. Yeah, I had a pineapple series, but that's about it. Yeah, I think my more regular content is pretty development focused, so I might pick up some more of the payload development stuff again. Okay, I'll leave this up to you, chat. I'll leave this up to you. Do we keep going? Or do we call it? Is this good progress? I'll only go for a little bit more though. I think just to get like the base. How are we feeling? I ran out of iced tea, so I'm very sad. You like my shirt, by the way? Oh, wait, which way do I go? There you go. My other computer is your computer. Super corny. I love corny. So funny. Okay. Pretty solid progress. Yeah, for real. That was great. That was some of the best progress I've ever had on stream. Like, usually the streams go like, I'm spending the entire 2-hour, 3-hour block debugging. Like, I'm so serious. Like, the last OnlyRat stream, the entire time we were trying to fix one bug. And speaking of OnlyRat, there's a flaw in the design of the malware that I completely overlooked. So I think a future stream, we will be fixing that. I promise you, I'm not going to say what it is, but like this edition will completely like change the entire structure, the format, everything for the malware. So it's going to be a lot more powerful, I think, and a lot more inconspicuous if I can get it to work. That's to assume I get it to work. But it's a really cool idea that I completely overlooked when I was initially developing it. So at one of these future streams, we're going to go back to OnlyRat and rebuild part of it. So that's going to be really cool. What is C2? A C2 is a command and control server. So you'll have like, I think I have a C2 on my computer somewhere. CD into marks. Okay, CD into mark. I think hyper. Yeah. Python. Yeah. /agent. There you go. So this is a C2, right? This right terminal would be running on the target computer. This is a server somewhere out on the internet, and right, I can run commands. ls. Why is it? Oh gosh, I need to update this. Wow. Okay, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Am I using a wrong character set? Maybe I'm not decoding it right. be okay. I'm not just gonna start debugging my freaking C2 on like the middle of stream. Maybe I will. Oh, I think the error is actually in the c2.py. Decode UTF-16. Maybe it's UTF-8. I don't know. If this doesn't work, we'll figure it out later. But the whole point of it is like you have connection refused. Invalid C2 command. There you go. Okay, that fixed it. So I have I have a C2 server over here, and then a C2 agent on the right. And basically the agent will be running on your target machine, like the machine you're trying to hack, and then your C2 server somewhere on the internet, right? And you can run commands, help, right? So I'll do like $, who am I? Did I just break my fucking C2 server? Okay, this is terrible. I don't know why this is just not working. Address already used. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. This is a C2 server that I was building. It's clearly not done yet, but hopefully that gave you some context of what the server is supposed to be doing. Is this the TCP one or the HTTP one? Hold up, this is not even the right one. Where did I put that one? CD to CST, C into dev. Now we're CD into CST, C into scripts, C into C2. There you go. This is the right one. Yeah, okay. I was showing you the wrong C2. Okay, /agent. There you go. Yeah. Cool. But hopefully that gives you some context of what a C2 is. It's basically like a reverse shell, but like you have, there's more stuff integrated into it. Sometimes you can have a web interface. Sometimes you can have, I don't know, like loot. So you can like download files off the target. Yeah, I think Karu here kind of gave a short one-sentence answer that probably was a lot more clear than my long-winded answers. I always have long-winded answers. I'll go on rants all the time. It's so bad. Okay. So I think this is a good stopping point. I think we got the debugging, we got all this other stuff, and then going into the next stream, we will integrate the Mark 15 stuff. And it's going to kind of look something similar to like what I was saying here, like the ability to do like from Cosmodium CS import the Mark 15, you know, which is skeleton key, and then be able to have like a base, you know, way to use the functions from that program. Then we can integrate other things. I was looking at OnlyRat. Maybe doing something with OnlyRat would be cool. But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point. Yeah. All right. I appreciate you guys so much for hopping on the stream with me. It's been a lot of fun. We got a lot of progress done. Always enjoy hanging out with you guys. You guys have so much good input, so many great questions. I learned so much from you guys. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Stay happy, stay positive, and as always, Happy hacking.